Hi, I'm Garrick DeMeyer from Royal Constrictor Designs. This is my seventh video showing the 2016 hatchlings. I just wanted to update you on a few new babies that I've got here. Some pretty cool stuff. This first one here is a Super Orange Dream Butter Spider Possible Enchi. No orange in it whatsoever, but it is a Super Orange Dream. I think the butter kind of obliterates all the orange in it. I'm not sure about the Enchi gene in there. I think it has it, but I just can't tell for sure. This will be a holdback. I mostly want to just raise it up and see how it grows and what it looks like as an adult. Okay. The next ones that we have here are banana champins. This one's a pastel, and this is a normal one. So banana champagne pinstripe. This has got some really cool paradoxing on his head too. You can really see it if you look over on this side. And then this one right here is the same thing, but it's a pastel. At least I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. I can see a little bit more pattern in this one. It's really faded and really faint, but it's definitely there. And these are actually the first banana champagnes that I've ever produced. Okay, the next ones, actually the next one, this is a pastel banana super mystic. Kind of surprised to see that one in the clutch. I have a banana mystic that I bred to a banana, or I'm sorry, to a pastel mystic. But I also bred another male to it, and I thought the other male fathered the clutch, but then this guy came out. And he definitely looks different than a typical pastel super mystic. This one right here is a regular pastel super mystic. Aggressive little one too. He kind of gave me a little bite here as I was pulling him out. Oh well, haven't been bitten by anything yet today, so I suppose it was about time. Okay. Next ones. These were produced from breeding a GHI Mojave to a pasta or a Super Enchi Hypo. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit confused by all the names here. So many names for all these different things, and so many different genes in each one of these snakes that I'm producing nowadays that it's kind of hard to keep up with it all. Okay, now if anybody can hear the bird in the background, that's my umbrella cockatoo Spike. He picks and chooses his times to act up and make a lot of noise very carefully, and he just decided that he's going to interrupt us a bunch today, so that's what that is coming from. Okay, And then I just wanted to show some clown stuff, because we can't get enough clown stuff. That's a Butterbee clown. It's one of two that I produced this year. This one is a lesser clown. It doesn't want to sit still. And here's a pastel lesser clown. Really cool stripe pattern on that one. And here's a Mojave clown. As of early September 2016, these are all actually for sale on my website too, every one of them. Finally got to the point with producing clowns that I can actually start selling a few. I've mostly hoarded them all here, but can't keep everything, unfortunately. And this one is always a favorite. It's a killer clown. So Butterbee clown, Mojave clown, lesser clown, pastel lesser clown, and killer clown or super pastel lesser clown. Look at that pile of awesomeness. I love clowns. Could probably turn my whole business into just producing clown combos and I'd be pretty happy. I've been into clowns since 2003. It was actually the first really expensive snake that I ever bought. Was a male clown in 2003 along with a couple of female hats. And I'm really glad that I did. Okay, got some more clown stuff to show you here. Boy, Spike is really going nuts today. This will not shut up. Should probably show him in a video at some point so you guys can see his ridiculousness. I call him the big white chicken. He's a big umbrella cockatoo, so he's a big white bird. Okay, this clutch was from a Butterbee clown bred to an Enchi het clown. So first we have the spider clown. And then we have an Enchi spider clown. These just hatched too, so they still have that glossy coat of skin on them. And then we have a, I think this is an Enchi spider het clown. And then just a butter het clown too. Hit on a lot of clowns in this. I still have 3 more to show you yet, so I'm going to put these 2 away so we're not trying to control too many snakes out here at once. Here's a butter clown that hatched in that clutch. And then an Enchi clown. Look at the head pattern on that. That's a male too. I think I may keep him, but I'm not 100% sure yet. The Enchi spider clown's a female. I don't remember what the regular spider clown is. And here's probably the best one of the clutch. This is an Enchi butter clown. That will almost certainly have to stay here. And he's a male too. I need a male visible Enchi clown combo. So I think he would be a pretty good one to keep. What I'd like to do is I'd like to breed him to, I've got a pastel Enchi het clown female, breed him to that and get a pastel butter Enchi clown out of it, or super Enchi. I'm sorry, well, I'd get pastel Enchi butter clowns too, but get super Enchi pastel butter clowns. So I'll show these guys more after they shed and start feeding too. Should look pretty nice once they get shed out. Okay. Now on to some more that just hatched. These are still in the incubation container, so they're fresh out of the egg. Actually, one of them isn't even out all the way. Just poking out to check. Oh, there he goes. I don't think he's going to come out again anytime soon. This clutch was from Bamboo to Mystic. And here's a Bamboo Mystic, complete with some slime. Definitely has a little bit of pattern. It's not a solid white snake for sure. Here's another Bamboo Mystic. Pretty cool. I'm glad that the Bamboo doesn't make a completely solid white snake. I like to see, you know, even though, I mean, the pattern isn't extreme on it or anything, but at least it's some pattern. It gives it a little bit of an individual look versus the other blue-eyed leucistics. I think the pattern will probably come through a little bit more once these shed too. Let's see what sexes they are. I haven't even checked them yet. This is literally the first time I've ever really looked at them. I knew that they were hatching yesterday. This one's a female. Be nice to hit on a male here. No, another female. So, two females, which is fine. Really cool snakes. I'll probably have to keep one of these just because I'm curious to see what they'll look like when they get older. But I will make one available for sale on my website as soon as it hatches, or as soon as it sheds and starts feeding. If you're going to the NARBC in Tinley Park this October, I will most likely have a lot of this stuff down there. Stop by my booth early so that you can see all the best stuff before any of it gets sold. Okay, so put these away. I think I've got one clutch to cut. Actually, I had a few clutches that have just recently hatched. A lot of it's kind of more usual stuff, but this clutch is from a, I believe it's from a Pastavi het clown to a het clown. Yes, I am still doing some het to het breedings here. Doing a lot of visible to hets, but I'm still doing some het to het as well. So I just figured since this had clown stuff in it, and I showed so many clowns that we'd cut open a clown clutch. That looks like that'll be a Pastavi het clown, or a possible het clown, I guess. You breed het to het, the non-clowns are going to be 66% possible het. There's a Mojave clown. I'm gonna have to have a little talk with Spike after this. It's ridiculous how he's making so much noise out there. He doesn't normally do that either. Pastel. Even though I'm going fast, I am actually being very careful when I cut these eggs. Make sure I don't cut in too far and actually injure the snake. Never hurt a snake once doing this. Another pastel. The problem with head-to-head breedings is that the odds never seem to go in my favor. A lot of people say that actually, but I think it's true. For some reason, just don't hit on very many clowns that way. I've been averaging, my head-to-head breedings have been averaging 1 to 2 clowns generally per clutch. Either Mojave or Pastavi, possible het clown. So at least we got one in there though. I guess that's, should have probably gotten 2 with the number of eggs that we had, but doesn't always work out. But then again, on that other Enchi clown clutch, I really knocked it out with, should have had 50-50, and I only had 2 het clowns in there, and the rest were all clowns. So, you know, take the good with the bad sometimes. Okay, that's all I have for today. I'll do another video in another couple weeks as we have more babies hatch. I got probably 1,000 eggs, or maybe not 1,000, maybe down to 800 eggs incubating yet. So yeah, the incubators are still pretty full. Got a few open spots, but every time a couple spots in the incubator open up, we get a bunch of clutches. I think I got 4 clutches yesterday. So they're still coming. I'll probably continue to get clutches well into the fall. Probably October I'll definitely be getting a lot of clutches yet. Probably some even into November. So should have a fresh batch of babies available all the time up through the end of the year. So you can see what I actually have available for sale on my website, royalconstrictordesigns.com, and also make sure to like us on Facebook. I post a lot of new stuff on there as well.